Inspirational, emotional, spiritual message for today. February 10th, 2026. Trust in the waiting. Isaiah 42:31. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Waiting is one of the hardest spiritual disciplines because it feels so passive, so quiet, and often so uncomfortable. We live in a world that celebrates speed, instant answers, and quick results, but God works deeply in the waiting. Isaiah 40 was written to a people who were tired, worn down, discouraged. They had been waiting a long time, waiting for deliverance, waiting for restoration, waiting for God to move. And into that exhaustion, God speaks a promise. Those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. Not those who rush, not those who force doors open, not those who figure it all out on their own, but those who wait. Biblical waiting is not doing nothing. It's not giving up. It's not sitting in despair. Waiting on God is an active posture of trust. The Hebrew word for wait here carries the meaning of hopeful expectation, like stretching a cord tight, believing it will hold. It is choosing to anchor your heart in who God is, even when you don't yet see what He's doing. And notice what waiting produces. First, renewed strength, not borrowed strength, not temporary adrenaline. Renewed strength, strength that comes from God Himself. Waiting strips us of self-reliance and reconnects us to divine power. In the waiting, God teaches us how to lean, how to rest, how to receive instead of strive. Second, they will mount up with wings like eagles. Eagles don't escape the storm. They rise above it. Waiting on God doesn't always remove the storm, but it changes your perspective. You begin to see from higher ground. You start to realize that what felt like a delay was actually preparation. What felt like silence was actually shaping. Third, they will run and not grow weary. God doesn't just strengthen you for stillness, He strengthens you for movement. When the season shifts and the door finally opens, you won't collapse from exhaustion. You'll have the endurance to obey fully, and finally, they will walk and not faint. This is for the long obedience, the daily faithfulness, the ordinary days. Waiting produces quiet perseverance, the ability to keep walking with God even when nothing dramatic is happening. So reflect for a moment. What does waiting on God produce in you? Does it expose impatience? Does it reveal fear? Does it invite deeper trust? Maybe the waiting has softened you. Maybe it has strengthened your prayer life. Maybe it has taught you surrender. Or maybe, if you're honest, it has been frustrating, full of questions and tears. And if that's you, hear this gently. God is not disappointed in your struggle. He meets you in it. Waiting is not punishment. Waiting is not God forgetting you. Waiting is often where God does His most intimate work. Sometimes God delays the answer because He's developing the person. Sometimes He's not just preparing the blessing, He's preparing you to carry it well. And here's the hope. Isaiah doesn't say those who wait might renew their strength. It says they shall. It's a promise. Waiting with God always produces something eternal, even when it feels empty in the moment. So today, if you're waiting for clarity, for healing, for provision, for direction, don't rush the process. Don't despise the season. Lift your eyes. Place your hope again in the Lord. The same God who never grows weary is renewing you even now. For more inspirational, emotional, and spiritual reflection messages, follow us on all social media, subscribe to our channel, and share with your friends. God bless you. Amen.